MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Lone Depot Park in Miami. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Miami Marlins. Alongside DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Fish are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Bo Bichette stands in as he looks at a called strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
High in the air down the right field line. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And now here is Marcus Semien. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Lifetime in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0 home.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Julian Merriweather will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, here is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Gurriel is there, and he has it for the out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. No balls and a strike to count. That average at 291 to start the day. 5 homers and 25 driven in. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Merriweather has tossed more than 60 innings on the year And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And there are two away now. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Starling Marte. 0-1 the count. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Three and two, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Throws it on strike three for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. And now, George Springer. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. He's taken strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Swung on and missed. 1-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Springer stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Julian Merriweather.
Now at the plate is Julian Merriweather. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall.
Leading off for the Marlins, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High drive deep down the left field line. Gurriel ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 11 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Into the corner and slicing foul. Merriweather is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box, Isan Diaz.
The shortstop, Isan.
Hit down the line at first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
One out, nobody on. Two and 1.
2-1.
Two and 2 the count. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Now it'll be Lourdes Gurriel, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A strike, and it's 2 and 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ball
3 and 1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Encarnacion. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Hernandez.
So next to bat will be Eliezer Hernandez. First delivery to him. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Taken in by Simeon. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Miami down in order through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 16 for him on the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, number 44.
So now into the box is Rowdy Tellez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This is popped up. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Daniel Castano answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Reese McGuire. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. It's fouled away. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled away. The 2-1.
No, that can't.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Liner towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Wind-up and the 0-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 11 for him on the season as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
At the plate, Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swing, strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So here now's the pitcher, Julian Merriweather. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
We got a full count.
Marcus Semien is on deck. Fouled off. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Bichette, a runner at second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-2 Toronto. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Isan Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. McGuire has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Ferrar Encarnacion. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Jesus Aguilar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Now the 0-1.
Ball match outside. No, that's low.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
John Birdie is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 4-2. Matt Andres takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35.
George Springer, the next to hit, has faced Matt Andres previously. He's gone 2 for 8.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Andres, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Birdie will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits to this point. First offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in next, Rowdy Tellez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Ball 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays' first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Tellez stands at second with 2 gone. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Next up is Julian Merriweather. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second.
Nope.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, the pitch pulls this one in the air out to left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
So now here is Garrett Cooper. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now here's the first offering. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This ball will be chopped foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Again, another foul ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Adam Duvall.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Guerrero takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Up next to the Marlins, the third baseman.
Next to hit, Brian Anderson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Cooper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. James Hoyt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, James Hoyt.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. Now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Marcus Semien will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Cooper into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up onto first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
And now in the box, George Springer. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Marlins 2. A.J. Cole will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 36, A.J. Cole.
Jorge Alfaro will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. first delivery to him. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
Cole, playing here in his home state of Florida. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Digging in will be Isan Diaz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Hernandez in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now into the box, Pirar Encarnacion. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hernandez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Curtis will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Magneuris Sierra is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The Marlins entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The count now at 2-1. Line drive to left, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Number 7.
So stepping in is Reese McGuire. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Joe Panic will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Joe Panic.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he lays off for ball 1. Panic, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
now back, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready now is Lourdes Gurriel, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two men are on with two men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Bottom of the eighth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Marlins 2. Jordan Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now to the plate, Magneuris Sierra, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, Romano, a Canadian native. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-1 to count. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
He'll try again. 1-2. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
At the plate now, John Birdie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-2.
Gotta believe the pitcher's gonna trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nope. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Next to dig in, Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
So I ain't saving you a clean house.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sierra leads off first with 1 away. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count. 3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Chopped weakly to the right. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Marlins strand a pair. Still 8-2. Striding in is Teoscar Hernandez, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Fernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Ro, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Skied into very shallow right. Duvall is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the pitch.
That's out. 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Marlins 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kirby Yates will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Biggio will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate now is Brian Anderson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
1-1.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Up next is Marlins.
Stepping in once again is Jorge Alfaro. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Yates, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 0-2 delivery. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Toronto hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Julian Merriweather notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.